are going to study about the central angles and the inscribed angle. So it is very important that you can understand the sum of the parts of the circle. So the line emerging from the center and connecting to the point at the circle is said to be the radius. So the distance between the point from the center of the circle to the point at the circle is said to be the radius. Now the distance between one point at the circle to the other point and passing through the original. It means one point is connected to the other point of the circle and in the middle there is the center, then this is said to be the diameter. But if you want to connect a point at the circle and there is another point at the other corner of the circle and they are not passing through the center, so they are said to be the chord. So for example, if this is C and here let's suppose it's L, so this is also a chord. So if I connect the D with the E, so this is also a chord. So we can understand what is the central angle. So any angle that is joined with the center or the vertex or its vertex is the center, so it is said to be the central angle. Now another thing is inscribed angle. So inscribed angle is not connecting with the center. Okay, any two points at the circle, any 3 points at the circles are joined, but they are not passing from the center, then they are said to be the inscribed angle. And the arc that is opposite to the inscribed angle, the arc that makes the inscribed angle is said to be the intercepted arc, and this intercepted arc is actually the minor arc of the circle. And if we go from the back all to the way to the first point, so this big arc is said to be the major arc. So the central angle, so here is the central angle. You can say that APB or angle BPA is said to be the central angle because their vertex is at the center. The arc that is opposite to this central angle, okay, this is the intercepted arc and it is the minor arc. But as we said that all the way from A to B, this is said to be the major arc. Now how to write the minor arc? So minor arc is written as the AB and put the sign of the arc like this. But if you want to show the major arc, then at least take the three different points, means A, C and B. Don't write AB because AB is used to show the minor arc. So you will use ACB to show the major arc. Now the minor arc is a circle whose points are or in the interior of the central angle. Major arc is an angle of a circle whose points are on the exterior of a central angle. And what is semicircle? Semicircle is an arc of the circle whose points lie on the diameter. Means this is the diameter. A and B are the diameter. So AB is the semicircle. Or you can say that the arc ADB is also a semicircle. See that how can we describe or how can we denote the parts of the circle. So the chord, okay. So the chord, you can say that the A and E is the distance of one point at one side of the circle and connecting to the other part. So this is a chord. Okay, so you can write here AE. When you show the chord, so for the chord, put a line segment at the top. Now central angle. Central angle is an angle whose vertex is at the center. So you can see here that ACB. So this AC and D, or DCA, angle ACD or angle DCA, DCA or ACD are the central angle. Now the center should be in the middle. After that, an inscribed angle. Inscribed angle AEB is the inscribed angle. So one side is touching to the or passing through the center, but the other side is not at the center. Okay, so you can say angle EAB or angle BAE is the inscribed angle. Now semicircle, which means that one side, the whole diameter, okay, diameter A and B are actually the lines are the diameter, and if you show the arc all the way from here to here, so this is the semicircle. So how can you show it? It will be ADB is the semicircle. So this arc is actually the semicircle. Or even you can say that AEB, yani from here to here, is also the semicircle. Now minor arc, which means that the intercepted arc or the small arc. So you can say that B and E is one arc. Okay. Even D and B is the minor arc. Even A and D is also a minor arc. So you can choose any 2 points to show the minor arc which are at the circle. Okay. So I can say BE is the minor arc, or I can say AD is also a minor arc. I can also say DB is also a minor arc. Means a small piece of a pizza. So let's try over here chord. So it's very clear that AD is a chord, right? AD is a chord. Even AB over here, which is showing us a very little part of the pizza. So it is also, AB is also a chord. Central angle means that the vertex is at the center. So you can say angle DCB or angle BCD is a central angle. So DCB is the central angle. Even angle AC and B, yani this angle ACB is also a central angle. Even angle ACD is also a central angle. So anything you can write. And what is the inscribed angle? Inscribed angle, which means that it is not its center is not the vertex, is not the at the center. So inscribed angle you can say, so for the inscribed angle we can say DA and B. Okay, so angle DAB is the inscribed angle. Angle DAB. Semicircle. So for the semicircle we have to find out the two diameters. Okay, so where is the diameter? Diameter is D and B. Okay, so we can say, look at this. Okay, so this is diameter. So we cannot have the diameter directly over here. Okay, so this is here, yes. If you see here, this is not even the diameter. This is not even the diameter, right? So we cannot say directly the diameter. If I extend this line to here and name it as O, for example, then I can say that angle arc DAO is a diameter. Okay, but in the given situation, I couldn't say that what is my semicircle. What I said that in this condition I cannot say. But if I extend this line over here to make my diameter myself, name it as, for example, O. Now I can say that arc DAO is a semicircle. But since I am not allowed to make my own own line, so I will not show anything. Okay, so I will not write anything. Now, what is the minor arc? I can say that arc DB is the minor arc. Yani this is the small part of the arc. So arc DB is a minor arc. Okay, so I can write here DB is a minor arc. Even my arc DA is a minor arc. Arc AB is a minor arc. Now, if they ask you what is the major arc over here, major arc means that the big arc. Okay, so major arc, let's see here major arc. So for the major arc, it is important that you leave one place. So for example, this arc I leave it and I go all the way from the outer circle. Okay, so arc DAB is my major arc, DAB. And as I said that to denote the major arc, you have to take at least 3 letters. So here the chord is, so at this, in this center, the chord is very clear, that is AE. So segment AE is the chord. Where is the central angle? It means the vertex is at the center. The angle's vertex is at the center. So I can say angle ACF is the central angle. Even I can say angle DCB, yani over here. Angle DC and here B is also the central angle. Now let's see what is the inscribed angle. So for the inscribed angle, I can say that here is 1 point, here is 1 point, and here is 1 point. So I can say that angle AEF is the inscribed angle. Now semicircle, look at this. Now in semicircle we want to find out the diameter. So you can say that DCF, okay, this is straight line, it is the diameter. So for to show the semicircle, I can go like this and use at least 3 letters. It means DAF. So arc DAF is actually your semicircle. Even you can say DEF is also a semicircle. You can omit the E and you can say DBF is also the semicircle. Or you can omit B and say DEF is a semicircle. Now minor arc. For the minor arc, you have to find out the small piece of the circle, okay, or the pizza, a small piece. So how to find out the small piece? You can see many small pieces. Yani this AD is a minor arc. Even DE is a minor arc. Even EB is a minor arc. Even BF is a minor arc. You can say also AF because it's not a very big arc, but you can say that AF is also a minor arc. So you can write here DE is a minor arc, okay, AD is a minor arc, and so on. Okay, now they are saying where is the major arc. So what you have to do actually, you have to cut a minor arc and the remaining part is the major arc. So for example, if I don't want this part, okay, yani FB, I know that FB is my minor arc. I want to cut this part. Now if I cut this part, what is left? Whatever the whole circle is my major arc. But I have to go outside from B to F. Yani I have to walk from the B and I have to reach the F from the outer side of the circle. So I go from the B and I just covered a big distance and come closer to the F. But denote my when I denote my major arc, I have to use at least 3 letters. So if they ask me to find out the major arc, major arc, then I will use from the D, okay, from the B and F. In the middle, choose any letter, either E or D or A. So I am choosing B, D, F. This is my major arc. Remember that if you will write BF only, so it is a minor arc. It means that this BF, the two letters, you cannot write for the major arc. Major arc means take out one piece of the pizza, whatever left is your major part of the pizza. Now, the measure of an arc formed by the two adjacent arcs is the sum of the measure of the two arcs. So, for example, if I say what is AB? Okay, what is the measurement of AB? So, what you can say that measurement of the arc AD and plus the measurement of arc BD is actually the measurement of arc AB. Okay, AB, this part. They didn't ask you to write about some major part or minor part, just you add AD plus DB, it will give you the measurement of AB. Now the whole circle is 360 degree. Okay, the whole circle is 360 degree. Next, what is central angle theorem? If I have a central angle means that the vertex of the angle is at the center. So angle BAC is the central angle. So the intercepted arc, it means the arc that is made because of this central angle, yani the arc BC is actually has the same measurement as the measurement of central angle, which means if it is 75 degree, so this is also 75 degree. If here is my central angle, okay, if this is, let's suppose, 60 degree, so the arc A and B will also be 60 degree. Yani the measurement of the intercepted arc and the central angle is exactly same. Next postulate or the theorem is about the ascribed angle. Now the arc, that is, look at this one. Okay, so angle A, D and B. You know that it is what? It is a inscribed angle. So the arc which is AB right now means, which is the intercepted arc of this part, is actually, it is the half of AB. Means if it is 100, so this angle, the inscribed angle, will be 50. So angle ADB, if I want to find out, and AB, it is the, what is ADB? ADB is 50. Why 50? Because it is the half of 100. So you can see that 50 equals to 50. So actually this angle is the half of this arc. Whereas in the central angle, they both are the same values. Let's analyze the given diagram to find out the measurement of different arcs. Okay. So first, before going to the diagram, let's do ourselves the task. Angle A, B and E. Okay. So this is the angle. Angle ABE. Which angle is this? It is the inscribed angles. So it is actually the inscribed angle. So in the inscribed angle, we know that if the angle is half of the opposite arc. So if this is 64, so the angle must be 34 degree. Okay. So arc of DE now. Now arc of DE, which means that angle EBD, it is also the inscribed angle, right? If it is inscribed angle, so the arc that is opposite to that angle, it is the double of the inscribed angle's arc. It means if this is 26 degree, then it should be double, 26 times 2, which will gives us 52 degree. Double it, yani times 2. Okay. Now next thing, so we have arc of DE. So arc of DE, we find out that it is 52 degree. Our angle of ABE, we already find out inscribed angle. So it is actually 34 degree. Now they are asking us to find out angle ABD. Okay, so where is angle ABD? So this is A, this is B, and this is D. It means the total of this angle. So total angle is, if this is 34, this is 26. So you have to add them. 34 plus 26 gives us 60 degree. Okay, let me erase everything to show you the other part. They are saying what is angle EDB. So we know whatever we know, we will write it down. Okay. So here we knew that this is 52 degree. Here we knew that this is 34 degree. Okay. Now where is the angle EDB? Let's try to find out. So this is E, this is D, and this is B. It means I have to find out this angle, right? So if I want to find out this angle, I have to see what is opposite to this angle, which arc is opposite to this angle. So opposite to this angle, this is the whole arc, you can see, right? Erase about or forget about everything. So this whole arc is opposite to angle EDB. And what is the measurement of this whole arc? It is a semicircle. It means its measurement is 180 degree. And angle EDB is the inscribed angle. So inscribed angle is the half of the opposite arc. So 180 times half or 180 divided by 2 gives you 90 degree. So the measurement of angle EDB is 90 degree. Next question. So the center of the circle is A and angle EAC. So where is angle EAC? Angle EAC, it is actually the central angle, right? And it is 31 degree. Okay, so now next is find each measure. Okay, measurement of CE. Where is CE? CE is the arc which is opposite to the central angle. And the central angle and the intercepted arc, they are equal to each other. So the measurement is same as the central angle's measurement, that is 31 degree. Now what is BC? So where is BC? BC is actually from here to here. So first of all, we have to find out the measurement of this angle, right? Now you know that this is the straight angle, right? This angle is a straight angle. A straight angle has a measurement of 180 degree. So if it is 180 degree and this already EAC is 31 degree. Okay, so 180 minus 31. How much do you get? 180 minus 31, make it quickly. 180 minus 31 gives us 149 degree. Okay, so this measurement of this BAC is 149 degree. I hope that you understood. One more time, try to understand that this whole angle, yani the angle from here to here, it is a straight angle, that is 180 degree, right? Now, the half of this part is 31 degree. So, 180 minus 31 will give us 149 degree. So, this is the measurement of angle BAC. Now, what is BC? BC is actually the intercepted arc which is opposite to the central angle. So this angle is 149 degree, right? So this side or this arc will have the same measurement, that is 149 degree. Now angle BDC, check where is angle BDC. So this is the B, this is the D, and this is the C. This is actually the inscribed angle. Okay, now first of all, this is the inscribed angle, and you know that the arc that is opposite to that inscribed angle is 149 degree. So for the inscribed angle, if this is arc is 149 degree, so this is the half of 149 degree. So you can write 149 times half or 149 times half or 149 divided by the 2, you will get 74.5. So the measurement of angle BDC is 74.5. It is very important that you know the name of the angles and you know how to analyze the graph and the figure, and after that how to apply those theorems. Okay, one more. RV and QT are the diameters of the circle. Where is RV? So this is Q, this is T. So a straight line. So it is a straight line. So it is a diameter. And RV is also a straight line and it is a diameter. So try to find it out. Okay. Now this is S, P and T, right? This is the central angle. If this is the central angle, so arc ST will also have the same measurement. Now, angle RPS, they are also the central angle. Now, meanwhile, what is the measurement of this central angle? Let's try. But what is this? This is the semicircle, right? Yani 180 minus 43 minus 52, because one of the angle has a measurement of 52 degree, one angle has a measurement of 43 degree. To find the angle, measurement of angle RPS, we have to subtract 43 and 52 from 180 degrees. So you can write in the calculator 180 minus 52 minus 43 and you will get as 85. So if this is 85, this is also 85. If this is 43, this is also 43. Now let's try to find out what is the arc QR. So arc QR is 43 degree. We found already. Okay. RS. What is the RS? We already found, that is the 85 degree. Now what is QST? It is the major arc. Q, S and T. So we have to go till the Q, pass from the S and then reach to the T. This is the semicircle. So semicircle is always be equal to 180 degree. Now RQTV. So in order to find the RQTV, it means from here, go from this one, follow my green pen. Okay, I am erasing this one, follow my green pen, that Q, then I have to go to the T and then come back to the V. Okay, Q till T, I know that it is already equal to 180 degree, right? I actually need to find out the measurement of this angle. If I find out the measurement of this angle, I will be able to find out the measurement of this opposite arc and then I will add it in 180 degree to get my whole answer. So what is this actually? Angle TPV and this angle RPQ, they are actually the vertical angle. So if you remember, so if there is an X, so this measurement and this measurement, they are equal to each other. Or this measurement and this measurement are equal to each other. So if this is 43 degree, then this is also 43 degree because they make the vertical angles. So this is TPV is also a central angle. So if this is 43, so the measurement of TV is also 43 degree. So the measurement from Q till T, central angle, okay, Q to T, this is the diameter or semicircle. The measurement is 180 degree and then add the 43. So 180 plus 43 will gives us the 223. The RQTV is 223 degrees. Find the measurement of angle BAC. Okay, so what is angle BAC? We know already, I think, and arc CB they are asking us. So measurement of angle BAC is already, we know, that is 74 degree. And the arc CB, this is the intercepted arc opposite to the central angle. So we can say that angle BAC is equal to arc CB or BC. So angle BAC is 74 degree and arc BC is 7x minus 3. Bring the negative 3 on the other side, becomes positive 3. So 74 plus 3 gives us 77 equals to 7x. Divide both sides by the 7 to find out the value of x. 7 and 7 cancel, so x equals to 11, because 77 divided by the 7 gives us 11. Now find out angle arc BC, right? Arc BC, you put it 7x minus 3. Replace the x by 11. 11 and minus 3. Write it in the calculator, you will get 74. Which means that you prove that they both are equal to each other. Next question, find the angle BAC and the arc BC. So what is BAC? So BAC is the central angle. So the intercepted arc opposite to that central angle, the arc will be equal to each other. So you can say that the angle or measurement of angle BAC is equal to arc BC or CB. What is BC? BAC angle, it is actually 7x minus 7 and the arc BC is 6x plus 13. Bring all the x on one side, yani 6x bring on the left hand side gives you negative 6x. All the numbers on one side, means the right hand side, negative 7 goes on the other side, gives you positive 7. Now 7x minus 6x gives us 1x or x. 13 plus 7 gives us 20. So the value of x is 20. But we have to find out the angle BAC. So which is 7x minus 7. 7 times 20 minus 7. It means 140 minus 7. It gives us 133 degree. Now try to find out arc BC, because arc BC has a value 6x plus 13. Replace the x by 20 plus 13. 6 times 20 it will be 6 times 20 it will be 120 plus 13, so it gives us 133 degrees. So they both are same and they both have the same results. It means your answer is correct. Next question, find the measurement of angle BAC and arc BC. So BAC is a central angle, so the intercepted arc is equal to the central angle. So first write down a general formula. Measurement of angle BAC is equal to the arc BC. So angle BAC is 6x minus 46 and BC is 4x plus 6. So what is the procedure? That bring all the x on one side, means the left hand side, plus 4x goes on the other side, gives you negative 4x. Bring the negative 46 on the right hand side, gives you plus 46. 6x minus 4x gives us 2x and 46 plus 6 will gives us 52. To find the value of x, we divide both sides by the 2. This cancels, so x equals to 26. Now put it in the angle BAC, which is equals to 6x minus 46. Replace the x by 26 and write in the calculator to get the answer. So you can write 6 times 26 minus 46. It will gives us 110 degree. Now check the second one. That means the arc BC, which is equals to 4x plus 6. Replace the x by 26 and add with the 6. So write in the calculator 4 times 26 plus 6 and you will get again 110. Next question, find the measurement of angle DEF. So what is DEF? DEF, it is actually the inscribed angle. Now what is the formula of the inscribed angle? That angle DEF, the inscribed angle, is actually the half of the opposite arc. So half of arc DF. Once we set up the rule, so angle DEF, we know it is written as 18x, this one. This is angle DEF. It is actually equals to 18x and it is equal to half of DF. That means half of 162. Write it down. 18x equals to half of 162 is 81. To find the value of x, divide both sides by 18. So 81 divided by 18, you will get 9 over 2 or 4.5. So x is equal to 4.5. Now to check your answer, what you have to do, angle DEF is equal to 18x. Replace x by 4.5 and check 18 times 4.5 gives you what? And yes, it gives me 81. So that is how I will find out. So if this is 162, we know that this is the half, that is 81, and yes, our rules work over here. So here is next question. So what is the first thing that find out that what kind of the angle is given? So angle DEF. So this is angle D, E and F. So of course it is the inscribed angle. So we know the postulate of inscribed angles, that angle DEF is the half of the opposite arc, that is DF, right? So what is DEF actually equals to? It is 66 minus 2x. Is the half of what is dx? Dx is 3x minus 1. Now look, if I will open it over here with the half, so it will gives me a complicated answer. So what I will do, I will get rid of this half by multiplying both sides by the 2. Okay, so if I multiply here by the 2, so this 2 and this 2 cancel. So I will open the bracket. 2 times 66 gives me 132 minus 2 times 2x gives me 4x equals to 3x minus 1. Bring the 3x on the other side, it gives me minus 3x. Bring the 32 on other side gives me minus 132. Minus 4x minus 3x gives me minus 7x equals to minus 132 minus 1 gives me minus 133. If I divide both sides by the negative 7, because the number which is written with the x is negative 7, so I will get x equals to 19. Now I will see that whether does it work or not. So angle DEF equals to 66 minus 2x. Replace x by the 19. Write it in the calculator. Sorry, this is 66. Write it in the calculator. 66 minus 2 times 19. It gives us 28. So we know that if this is 28, then it has to be what? It has to be 56. But we will check, is it correct or wrong? So we know that arc FD, right? Arc FD is equals to 3x minus 1. Replace x by 19 and put it in the calculator. 3 times 19 minus 1 gives us, yes, 56. So all our working is appropriate and correct. Next question, find the measurement of DB. Arc DB is actually what? It is the opposite arc of the inscribed angle BCD. So first of all, write the rule that angle BCD is the half of DB. What is angle BCD? It is 49 is the half of what is DB? It is 14x plus 28. Now get rid of this 2 by multiplying both sides by the 2 because I don't like this 2. So 49 times 2 gives me 98. Okay, so 98 equals to 14x plus 28. Bring the 28 on the other side gives you negative 28. So 98 minus 28 gives us 70 equals to 14x. The number written with the x is 14. So divide both sides by 14. So what do you get? So we will get 5. So x equals to 5. Let's try to check that if our answer is correct or wrong. So dB, right? Arc dB, it is equals to 14x plus 28. Replace x by 5 plus 28. Put it in the calculator. Calculator 14 times 5 plus 28 gives us 98, which is absolutely correct answer. Now here they are saying two circles with different radii have their centers. Explain why the measurement of EB is 40 degree. Okay, where is the measurement of E and B? Okay, so look at this. Here angle DAC, right? Angle DAC is 40 degree. Now we said that angle EAB is actually the vertical angle. That's why it has the same measurement. So remember that if you have the two angles which are the vertical angles, so they have the same measurement. So you can say that angle EAB is the vertical angle of angle DAC. That's why that's why they are equal to each other. And if the angle EAB is the central angle, so the intercepted arc has the same measurement, that is 40 degree. A circular garden is divided into three sections. Angle BCD is 21 degrees. So this angle is BCD is 21 degree. The measurement of BC and DC are equal. So the measurement of BC and DC, they are equal. What is the measurement of each arc? So look at this. The BCD, this is the inscribed angle. So it means if it is 21, so the intercepted arc of this inscribed angle will be 42, means the double of the angle. So now whole angle is how much? What is the total degree? Total degree is 360 degree. So what we will do, we will divide 360 minus 42. So 360 minus 42 will gives us 318 degree. Means if this is the pizza, if I take out this part, right? If I take out this part which is 42 degree, so how many degrees left? The degrees are 380. Now this part and this part, they are equal to each other. It means divide both sides, yani 318 divided by the 2, you will get 159 degree for each arc. So you can say that the arc BC is 159 and arc CD is also 159 because the arc of BD is 42 degree. Now circular frame has the two wooden sticks and you can see that this is the inscribed angle with both sticks sharing a common end point on the frame. So let's suppose this is A and this is B. And here C. C is the common point which both the chords they are sharing. Okay, the sticks form an inscribed angle, measure 58. What is the measure of the intercepted arc? Means the arc AB. If it is the inscribed angle, so this is the double of 58, which means it is the 58 times 2, right? So it is 58 times 2 will gives us 116. So this is our answer. I hope that the whole lesson is already clear to you. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye.